luxury. I have a video today that I really have been waiting to film because I was waiting for all my stuff to come in, but I got some stuff from Etsy and then I got a couple of drugstore things and I kind of want to talk about that. So I thought I'd film a video because I'm already in here and my makeup's done, so we might as well do it, right? Okay. The first company I want to talk about is, she's actually a lovely, wonderful woman on YouTube here, and I'll link her channel down below. She does lots of videos on makeup and beauty and green stuff, just like all of us. But she also just recently opened up a store on Etsy, and she's selling beauty products, which I think is awesome. And I have had a chance to try some of her stuff, so I wanted to talk about it. So I guess I should tell you what it's called, right? The name of the company is Clean Cauldron, which I just think is the cutest name on the planet. She's super cute and I love her creativity and her packaging and all that good stuff. So I'm going to talk about her things that she sent me and then I'll tell you what I bought. So the first thing that she sent me was some of her body butters, her whipped body butters, and here's one of the sizes. I think this is the size you can buy on her site, and then she sent me a little sample of one. The samples now come in a different container so that they're easier to ship, I think. And the scents that I got are lemongrass and blood orange. I love this stuff. The scent, the blood orange scent, is probably my favorite. The lemongrass, as I'm throwing it, the lemongrass it's pretty good, but lemongrass is just not one of my favorite scents, but it has a very clean smell. It looks like butter, like you want to put it on your toast. It's really creamy. I use it at night. I have a couple of, I think they're eczema, I'm not really sure, probably, but I have spots on my forearms that are crunchy little bumps. And if I use this at night, they're not there in the morning. And then if I don't use it for a couple days, like, they're right back. I give myself pedicures and I use this on my feet when I just put socks on, elbows, knees, anywhere you need extra moisturization. They're just really great for your skin. My only issue with them, and this is totally a me issue and not an everyone else on the planet issue, but I have a phobia of soft things. So I have to find there's a balance between too soft or too moisturized and not moisturized enough on my hands. If my hands are dry, I can't touch certain things because it makes my teeth hurt and I get goosebumps and it just like I want to throw up. And then if they're too soft, like too moisturized, then it's the same deal. So I have to find that medium, and these are so moisturizing that they make my hands feel like velvet, which is like my worst nightmare. So if you are a normal person who wants soft skin, this would probably be great for your hands, but for me, I have to apply it to my needed places and then wash my hands because I can't touch anything because they're so soft. It's just so moisturizing. So it's kind of like a negative but a positive. So I really like the body butters. I'm probably going to get a different scent. I want to try the lavender and possibly the coffee one, just because I like to put them on at night and kind of get into that restful mode, and then the coffee one would be good in the morning. And then she sent me two lip shades to try. The first one is called Clay, and it is just this gorgeous brick red color, and they're very pigmented. I'm not going to swatch them on my mouth because I'm already wearing something on my mouth. I need to get my other light out. This one isn't working as well. But it's just this nice brick red. I call this a daytime red. This is a red that I could rock during the day and not feel like I'm too done up, kind of like now. The next one she sent me is called Merlot, and it is just this nice, like, winey pink color, but it comes off a little bit sheer, so it's just this gorgeous, like, wash of pinkish color. I dig it so much. And then this one I actually purchased because I saw it on Celia, and I was like, wow, you look beautiful, and it's called Shadow. And this one's interesting because it's like a dark brownish purple, but it's got this shimmery green sort of, it's not even coming up on my hand, but it's got this like shimmer to it that's just amazing, and it looks very like the craft on your hands. I just love it. So I'm really digging these. They have peppermint scent, like a light peppermint scent, which I enjoy. And then I also wanted to try some of her beauty elixir. I've been hearing great things about this for the skin. It's a facial oil. I haven't tried this yet because I just got it in the mail, but I'm really excited. Let's sniff it. Ooh, I like it. It's like an herbally scent. So it's her beauty elixir. Ooh. The ingredients are carrot and the carrot infused jojoba oil, red raspberry seed oil, pumpkin seed oil, sea buckthorn seed oil, carrot seed oil. Did I say that? No carrot infused. Essential oils of jasmine, frankincense, sandalwood, rosemary, myrrh, and lavender, which is probably why it smells so good. I love herbal scents. If I don't like it as a face deal, I'll probably use it as a perfume. That's how much I like it. And then she sent me a little sample to try of her pimple potion, which I just think is the cutest little name. It's a spot treatment, and this one has carrot and sea buckthorn, infused jojoba oil, essential oils of lavender, tea tree, and clary sage. And it just comes in this little tiny trial vial. I'm really excited to try that. I can't get enough spot treatments and stuff like that because this girl gets things on her face sometimes, and I don't like it. So that's all I've gotten from her so far. She has a lot of cool stuff on there. Lots of lip colors I want to try. She's got a purple one that's really pretty that I've been eyeballing. A couple of other sheer colors that I might be interested in. So definitely go check her out and pick up some of her lip blusters. You won't be sorry. And then the next company I saw, where did I find them? I want to say I saw them on Instagram or something, but I was drawn in by the name and the packaging. And the name of the company is Fat and the Moon, and they just have the cutest packaging. It's so adorable. Like I want to put it all over my body. And they do a lot of like body products, not so much like cosmetics. They have a couple of lip stains, but they were kind of pricey, and they come in a little tiny container. These are pretty expensive too, so you know, that is one thing. I'm kind of a deal seeker. But they do have their own farm where they grow a lot of their own ingredients, so I feel like my money is kind of going towards something good, so that made me feel a little better. But I only got 2 products because they are a little pricey. This one is $15, and it's their deodorant, and it comes in this 2-ounce glass container, which is super cool. The ingredients are coconut oil, baking soda, arrowroot starch, beeswax, essential oils of black pepper, clary sage, bergamot, tea tree, and grapefruit. It's organic. I had to have this because many times ago, I had a candle that was bergamot and black pepper scented, and I just burned the crap out of that candle. It was my favorite smell, and so when I saw this in deodorant form, I was like, give it to me. So I've already used it, and it smells so good, and I think it's a good, like, it could go either way scent. I don't think it's too feminine, and I don't think it's too masculine. It's just kind of herbally and nice and clean. It smells so good, but it's really creamy. And what I've done with these kind of deodorants is I went and bought these little spatulas so I can just dig it out and get it all in my hands and not have to get under my fingernails. But it worked all day yesterday, so I'm pretty impressed with this stuff, and it smells really good. So this is and now I feel like I'm having all this luck with deodorants. When I first went natural, I was like, I can find nothing that works, and now I have like 6 different deodorants that all work and all are great. Maybe I'll just do a deodorant video that's just like all of the deodorants. This next product I was pretty interested in, and I haven't tried it yet, so I can't tell you if it works, but it's the lavender and cocoa dry shampoo. It's just, I just love this packaging, and the ingredients, I just got lipstick all over me. The ingredients are arrowroot starch, cocoa powder, kaolin clay, lavender essential oil, and that's it. That's all that's in there. So I'm gonna give this a try. Even back when I used conventional dry shampoos, I think they only had one company that made a brown one, and if you're a brunette, that white powder spray really shows up in your hair, so I thought this would be interesting to try. But it looks like hot chocolate. And it smells so good. Like, I really want to put this into a beverage and drink it. I think I might even infuse some cocoa with lavender and make my own hot chocolate for the winter. That's how good it smells. I just want to lick it. So I have a little brush that I'm going to try and apply it with when I have dirty hair. Because I do shower every day, but I try and wash my hair every other day. But I have really fine hair, so you can definitely see if I haven't been up in there. So we'll give that a go, but I'm pretty impressed with their packaging and with their deodorant. So they had a lot of cool stuff that looked interesting on there. They had a calming spray that I was interested in. They had a turmeric face wash, but it was like creamy. I don't know. So they had a couple things that I want to try. And then this next company I'm gonna talk about because I did spend the money on it, and I do like the product, unfortunately. But the company is Burts Bees, and way before I even got into naturalness, I thought I was being natural, and I would purchase some Burts Bees products. So I've used a couple of their things. Like for a while I used their willow bark face wash, and they had a scrub that I liked. Now this was like 10 years ago, so I don't even know if they still make these. And then I have 1 or 2 of their lip glosses, and then of course I used to use their chapstick all the time. But I haven't really looked into them since years ago. But since I went natural and I went into my organic area of my store and I saw a display of their stuff and I was just kind of perusing and I saw these chubby like lip pencils, and they reminded me of the CoverGirl ones that I love so much. I think it was CoverGirl, but they had the shine sticks or something like that. Anyway, these look almost exactly like them, so I picked up 3, and they had the Leaping Bunny on them, so I was like, oh good, they're cruelty free. And I mean, for a drugstore brand, they're pretty natural, but they're by no means like super natural. But they are natural of the store-bought stuff. So I got them home and looked into them a bit more, and unfortunately they are third-party tested, so I'm a little confused, or I don't know, I don't really understand the third-party testing. So they don't test on their products. So Burts Bees makeup is not tested on animals, but they are owned by a company that tests their products on animals. So not the Burts Bees stuff, but the other one, and they're owned by Clorox. So Clorox is a company that tests, and Burts Bees doesn't, is what I'm thinking is that means. So they don't technically test, so I don't feel too terrible about buying them, because these are cruelty free, but my money, a portion of my money did go to the bigger company that does, and unfortunately I think that's kind of the direction that most store-bought brands are going, and I don't really know how much longer anything's going to be safe that you get at the drugstore. So I bought these, and I love them. They're awesome. I think Fusion or Mineral Fusion has come out with a line of these, so next time I go to Whole Foods I'm going to check and see if they have them that I want to try. But what I like about these is they're matte, and I love matte lips a lot. So anyway, so that's just a disclaimer. These are third-party tested, even though these are cruelty-free. So it's just whatever your comfort level with is. I'm going to use these up. I'm going to look for something that's similar, but I'm not going to invest any more of my money in Burt's Bees. So this will be the last... How much were these? This will be the last $21 they got for me. But anyway, so I got 3 colors. And the first one I got is in Sedona Sands, and this is a nice nude pink. And I really like the packaging. It's got a little honeycomb on it. It's super cute. They just suck you right in. And it's just a nice, like, everyday nudish pink. And I'm not going to try it on for you because I've got another one on my mouth. This next one is called Redwood Forest, and this one is a mauve-y pink. And I kept getting confused because the packaging, like where it says what the color is way darker than the actual color. So this is more of just like a dark mauve-y pink. So it's just slightly darker than Sedona Sands. And then the one that I have on my mouth right now is my favorite one, and it is Napa Vineyard, and it is just a dark red, like a pinup red, which you know I'm just obsessed with. But I really love this color. The formula is really nice. They don't have any shimmer or satin in them. They're matte, but they're moisturizing, so that I don't feel like I'm wearing like, what is that I bought that I didn't like? The Velveteens from Lime Crime. I have one of their Velveteens, and I love the matte finish, but they just suck off any moisture out of your lips is gone, and they're all cracked. I don't get that with these, so I am super in love with this formula. I'm really hoping I can find a more natural version that is actually cruelty-free all around, that makes something similar. So anyway, I'm going to use these up. I really love them. If you're not someone who's concerned about that kind of thing, if you just consider the fact that they are cruelty-free, then go out and get them because you're going to love every single one. But just be aware that they do third-party tests. I'm confused on the third-party testing, to be honest. I really don't understand it. I don't. So I need to investigate that more anyway. But yeah, so I really think that most drugstores products you're going to have to do your homework on and not take it for face value if you see that little bunny on there. The only ones from the store that I know are cruelty-free are Pixie, Elf, and... Ooh, there's another one. NYX isn't anymore. I was gonna get some NYX lip butters and stuff like that, but they have sold to L'Oreal, so they are no longer cruelty-free, so I'm just gonna use up the one little thing I have of theirs. There's another one that I use a lot that's cruelty-free. Oh, Physicians Formula. I was like, there's one that I use like every day. Physicians Formula is also cruelty-free, so there are a couple, but I have a sneaking suspicion that in the next couple years L'Oreal's just gonna own everything and we're all gonna be screwed. So definitely keep investing in those indie companies and supporting them and keeping them going, because I think that's all we're gonna have in options in a couple years. But that's everything that I've got in my little mini haul, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.